You might be wondering, what is Warhammer? Well, today I'm going to talk about it. Warhammer is a brand that belongs to Games Workshop. Games Workshop is the world's largest miniature manufacturer. It's the biggest game company within the hobby sector for tabletop wargames. And Games Workshop have three main brands underneath their umbrella. Those are Black Library, where they produce fiction, Citadel, which is their manufacturing department, and Warhammer, which we tend to use as a catch-all for the entire hobby and all of Games Workshop's products. However, Warhammer is really just the setting and the rule set which has been developed by Games Workshop. Under the Warhammer umbrella, they have two main games. These are Warhammer 40,000, of which the latest version is 10th edition, and is also known as Leviathan in some cases, and Warhammer Age of Sigmar, which is currently on the 3rd edition, but 4th edition is coming out later this year. Warhammer 40,000 is a science fiction wargame, whereas Age of Sigmar is a fantasy wargame. All of Games Workshop's products, whether they be from the Warhammer brand, the Citadel brand, or Black Library, are all designed with one purpose: to sell more miniatures. Let's start with the two smaller aspects. So, Black Library produces books and fiction, such as this one right here, which allow us to read stories and build an imaginary world with which we can then take inspiration to use in our hobby with our little miniature toy soldiers. Citadel is the production arm, so they produce the miniatures, so you'll often hear Games Workshop refer to Citadel miniatures, but most people just call them Warhammer miniatures. What tends to get referred to more under the Citadel brand is the paints and hobby tools which are produced. Citadel produce a huge range of paints, enabling you to paint your miniatures because they come unpainted and unassembled. They also have some tools to help you build those miniatures. In the paint line they have spray paints, such as this one here, and also the individual pots of paint to give you colours to put onto your miniatures. When you're in the tabletop hobby, you can effectively look at it as four parts of the same entity, which is building, painting, gaming, and the lore. We've covered the lore that's provided by Black Library. It also comes in the rulebooks as well. Where Warhammer as a brand excels is it has not just the two main games, it has a number of smaller ones as well. And the hobby tends to be that you buy the miniatures, you assemble them because they come unassembled, and once you've assembled them you then paint them, and then hopefully Games Workshop want you to use those models to play games which will then hopefully make you buy more models. So to summarise, Warhammer is a branch of Games Workshop. It is a colloquial term that we use to cover the entire hobby, and that comes in the form of building miniatures, painting miniatures, gaming with those miniatures using a rule set provided by Games Workshop, and also reading the lore and background. It can be an all-encompassing hobby that you can do just using Warhammer products, or there is a whole tabletop mini wargaming industry out there with hundreds of companies producing all of these things themselves, allowing you to have quite a variety. But if you want to know more about the individual aspects, I'm going to be doing videos on those, so there'll be a playlist on your screen. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time.